and Carlos Show. Your hosts, Steve Scott and Carlos Martinez.
Good morning, everybody. Carlos, buddy. It's a beautiful day today, is it not?
It is. It's actually a really beautiful day. I'm excited.
Yes, lots going on. We got a full show for you today. Lots to talk about, but we, of course, have a great, fun video to kick off the morning. So why don't we cue that up? All right. Thank you, Ellen, for that chuckle. Wacko? Really? You wouldn't change your name? Have a different name for your business? Come on. Anyway, so why don't we kick off with Tammy Cranage? Tammy, what do you got for us today?
Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. So I am happy to let you guys know that loanDepot has lifted all the restrictions on the 203K loan. So now we can, I've told you guys this before, but now it can be, as something simple as appliances to like burnt down to the ground, need to be completely rebuilt, as long as the foundation and the original footprint stand. So we're back to that. That was really big news. We're one of the few lenders that did not stop doing 203Ks, but now we can do, now there are no restrictions anymore. So that's really great news. And the rates on those are, I locked somebody yesterday at 3% for a renovation loan. So that's my mortgage minute. So if you guys got people out there who can't find the perfect house, then let us make it the perfect house.
That's great, Tammy. I mean, Tammy is a guru at renovation loans, 203Ks. I hear her screaming the success every time she gets one closed. So please see Tammy if you've got that situation. Today, don't forget, 1 o'clock, we have listings, objection handlers, and at 3 o'clock, this is really cool, the Ben Kinney Wealth Series. Really try to participate, guys, in the 3 o'clock, the Ben Kinney Wealth Series. It is really an amazing series that kicks off, and Ben has a lot to share, and that will be at 3 o'clock today. So today, our Agent Spotlight, we are thrilled to have Kathy Schmidt and her team with us today. Kathy joined us pretty recently, and I see Carl's with her too. Hey, Carl, that's awesome. Where are you guys? Honolulu? Where are you?
Yeah, we're vacationing in the Seychelles.
Yes, awesome, nice. So, Kathy, you recently came to KW, and I am still all tingly and very excited about that. Tell us a little bit about your career in real estate and, what brought you and how you eventually came to KW.
Well, after spending about 23 years in corporate America, I worked for Avon Products in Manhattan for 23 years. I decided that I didn't want that kind of life anymore. So I transitioned into real estate in 2002, worked for Berkshire Hathaway for about 2 years on a high production team. And I realized very quickly that that wasn't for me. I needed to be out on my own and be in charge of my own business. So I left Berkshire Hathaway and went to William Ravis, and I was at William Ravis for about 8 years, and just wanted to make a change, not unhappy or anything like that, just wanted to make a change, and went to William Pitt Sotheby's, and I was there for 9 years. And again, it's not anything, horrible about these companies or anything. I have nothing bad to say.
Sure.
You called and wanted to chat. And, you guys have been calling me over the years a few times. So I thought, all right, let me take this call. Carl and I met with you. And I will tell you that the real aha moment during our conversation with you was, I've been in coaching for several years, probably 5 or 6 years, real estate coaching, and it's cost me a fortune. And when I asked you, the other traditional companies don't believe in prospecting. As a matter of fact, I was told not to. And that's not how I've been trained. And when I asked you during our meeting, how do you feel about prospecting? Your response was, you must. And I remember going, I was jarred by your response. And when Carl and I left that meeting that day, I was like, we talk the same talk, we think the same way, you support how I've been trained. And that was really important because, like I said, I was told not to. That's not the way we conduct business. So, you know, after deliberations and really thinking about things, Carl is transitioning from his corporate career also into real estate full time with me. We're both from marketing backgrounds, so corporate, we bring a business acumen to our business. We decided to take the leap. And I want to give a shout out to Linda Dunsmore. I don't know if she's on the call. She's gotten a few 911 calls from me because going from a full service agency to, oh my God, I got to order my own cards. I have to order my own sign. Oh my God. You know, getting through that initial process was a little rough, I have to admit, but we're very happy that we made the change. We
Great.
are.
That's great. I did not know that you started on a team, Kathy, back in years ago. I did not know that.
You know what? I was only on the team for maybe 6 months, maybe 9. And I attended listing presentations with this person, and not going to mention any names, very high producing agent. And I will tell you, I learned what not to do versus what, I mean, in that whole experience was it was an eye opener, how not to conduct real estate. And it was a shocker to me that she did this amount of business actually.
Wow.
You know, we're very ethical. We're very honest people. We don't speak disparagingly about other agents and other companies when we're in listing presentations. It's just not our deal. You know, we just sell ourselves and sell our company the best way we can. And hopefully we get the listing and people see that. I think people see the honesty and the integrity. And I think that's what's really contributed to our success. I do about 20, 25 deals a year. We're hoping to get that up to 50. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do.
Well, I mean, the thought, and I remember our first conversation vividly, and it was a great conversation. And I was so excited to hear that, you know, you prospect for your business. I mean, that's amazing. And this is gonna be foreign to maybe a lot of folks on the Zoom right now, that, you know, that happens at other companies where you're not encouraged to do that. And it's crazy to us. And the fact that you did that, you're like a fish out of water there, but you are in your right zone right now. And the opportunity, I wanted to ask you about your goals to grow your business. And there's nothing I want to do more for you than to give you that leverage and that coaching to bring you to the next level. And let's get you to 50 million. I mean 50 transactions. I mean, there's no doubt that you could do that.
Yeah, and the one thing that I do want to say is, like I said, I've spent a fortune on training. And it's free here, and you guys really need to take advantage of that, because I mean, I participate in some of these things, and you know, it's mind boggling that you offer all this great stuff to agents for free. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. So it's been a great experience so far.
Great. Now tell us, you were on, I think, Aaron Kaufman's call for a little bit yesterday. What did you think of what Aaron had to say?
Yeah, you know, I don't know that much about the profit sharing stuff yet, but
you will.
You know,
trust me, you will.
Yeah. I guess there's a lot of you know, revenue that can be generated from that for both, you know, us and also the company. So we're going to re-listen to that together just to get a better understanding of it. That was really that wasn't the reason why I joined Keller Williams.
Right.
The real reason was really because of your philosophy, and it just marries with how we operate and your culture. You know, I'm really overwhelmed by the response that I've gotten from, you know, Linda and I haven't even done a deal together. You know, she had brought an offer that we weren't able to put together, but she called me, and a lot of agents have called me personally. Mm-hmm. And I'm just overwhelmed by the offer to help. That's not common. You're kind of left on your own, and when you're a top producer in the agency, you've got a bullseye on your back, And, you know, they don't really want to help you. They're jealous and they're, you know, from what I can tell, it's a different environment here so far.
Great. Well, great. I love it. I love it. Some people had commented in the chat box. I'll look at that too. Anybody have any questions for Kathy and Carl? Now, Kathy and Carl also have a licensed admin, Alex, that is on their team. And that was another thing Kathy mentioned when we first chatted. She's like, so there's one more thing I have to tell you. I hope it's okay. I'm like, what? She's like, I hired an admin. I'm like, oh my God, that's wonderful. That's the best thing you can do for your business. That's awesome. So you have that in place. That is your first step to growing your business. And, you know, we will get you there, no doubt. Any questions for Kathy and Carl, guys? None? Awesome. Well, feel free to email Kathy and put something in the chat right now. But Kathy will be around more in the office. She'll be in and out. And we're looking forward to having them around.
Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate it very much. Okay, Adonis.
Oh, good morning. Good job, Kathy and Carl. We're glad to have you with us. Hopefully you'll take us to the Palm Springs or somewhere nice with you next time.
It's fun.
So today we're gonna do day 65 of the 66-day challenge, and we're all gonna be talking about tracking referral patterns in Command.
Good morning, Keller Williams, and welcome back to the KW Command 66-Day Challenge 3.0, and today is day 65. So one of the many new improvements that has happened to KW Command during family reunions is referral patterns. So we now have the ability to track the kind of frequency of referrals going from city to city, both inbound and outbound, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So referrals is the fifth applet or icon over here on the left-hand side. So we're going to click on that to go into the referral applet. And in order to see referral patterns, we want to come over to the map here at the top. There's 4 tabs, and I'm going to click on map. And then from there, I'm going to click on this drop down where it says production. I'm going to click on this arrow just to the right of it. And then I want to choose referral patterns. And once I do that, it brings up a map, and you're going to start seeing all these referral lines being spread across the map. And so to start off, right, it knows that I'm in Houston. And so it's going to show me immediately the top 20 results of referral here at the top. There's 4 tabs, and I'm going to click on map. And then from there, I'm going to click on this drop down where it says production. I'm going to click on this arrow just to the right of it. And then I want to choose referral patterns. And once I do that, it brings up a map, and you're going to start seeing all these referral lines being spread across the map. And so to start off, right, it knows that I'm in Houston. And so it's going to show me immediately the top 20 results of referrals coming from Houston out. So you can see the #1 city that Houston refers business to is Austin at 6%. And then there's a tie from Houston to San Antonio and Houston to Pearland at 5% each. And then we get down into the 2s with Dallas, Midland, Beaumont, Tyler, Arlington, and Kingwood. And then drop into the 1s with a big list there down into the 1% range. I do also have the ability to say, okay, that's where people are moving to, right? They're moving from Houston to where? I can come up here also and click on this received, right, referrals, and that's going to show me where the referrals are coming into Houston. So if I'm looking to make referral partners who are going to send referrals to the Houston area, that's definitely the one that I would want to click on. So you can see here's Houston coming in from Pearland at 11%. That's a really high rate based upon the rest of these. So I would definitely, as a Houston agent, want to know a lot of strong Pearland agents. Good thing I do. Also Austin, right? A 6% referral rate for agents coming from Austin to, or excuse me, clients. Agents sending referrals to agents in Houston is probably the best way to say that. So that's up to 6%. Dallas coming in at a rate of 3%. And then you've got Katy and even Houston to Houston. That shows you how big our city is, that there's oftentimes referrals being sent within the city from agents maybe on the south side of Houston looking to send a referral to someone on the north side of Houston. It may also be something along the lines where I live in Katy. Maybe I don't know a certain market very well that's not in the west side of Houston. So I could send a referral to somebody that lives, you know, on the east side of Houston, etc. So in my mind, best practices, obviously, I want to know if I'm seeing that Pearland is sending a whole lot of agents to a lot of referrals, right? Pearland agents are sending a lot of referrals to Houston agents. I might want to come in, right? And I'm going to change this from referral patterns to production, right? And I'm going to say, let's look up Pearland, Texas. And it's going to center me in on Pearland, right? And so then I want to zoom in just a little bit further so that it'll start showing me agents. And on the right-hand side, I can see here's a list of agents in this general area. If I keep zooming in, I'm going to get in on that Pearland specifically, right? So let me kind of zoom in just right in on Pearland. And here's a list of 114 agents that have done deals in the Pearland area. So I have that opportunity off of production. I could also say, all right, let me choose the market center. I know that there's a market center in Pearland. It's just got a matter of getting it to show up here on my map. So let me zoom out a little bit and see if it'll show up there. Maybe I need to search for Pearland. Let's do that instead. Pearland and market centers. And that's the Clear Lake Market Center. Why is the Pearland Market Center? Oh, no, maybe this is the Pearland Market Center, and I was just a little bit off. I apologize. This is the Pearland Market Center, and as you can see, when I click on that Market Center, I'm going to get a list of here's all agents, all in Pearland. You can see that right underneath their name. So this would be a great example of people that I would want to connect with. So I could immediately start sending referral requests to each one of these people. I could put in a personalized message here if I want, or I can just send the invitation. And this is going to allow me to start connecting with agents that are in the Pearland area. So hopefully when they have a referral that they're looking for someone in Houston or even the Katy area, they would send it to me. So this is what I would recommend, is kind of look in your area, right? And find out, okay, what are the referral patterns that are happening in my area, right? And do I have a strong connection with agents who are sending referrals to my area? So I could even come in here and I could change this to Katy. Let's see what happens when we look at Katy. Dallas, right? 7%. Frisco, which is just north of Dallas, at 6%. Georgetown, just north of Austin, right? So here's all of these people, agents that are sending referrals to Katy. I would definitely want to make sure I had strong networks in those areas. So that's it for today, guys. Day 65 of the Keller Williams Command 66-Day Challenge. Get into referrals, start checking out referral patterns, and start making additional referral partners in areas where agents are sending referrals from, so you have the opportunity to work with those buyers and take care of their clients on a very high level. As
Awesome. So that's a very useful area of Command to explore more. Tomorrow is day 66. We're going to be talking about customizing the birthday smart plan in Command. So we'll see you then. Have a good day today. Take advantage of all this awesome training that Kathy's a fan of. So we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.